The No Time to Explain is silky smooth, I've gotta say. Look at this, just absolutely shredding people out here with this brand new exotic. You get the No Time to Explain for completing the Beyond Light campaign, and it's quite a worthy reward, I would say. I would definitely say that. Going in here in a Rumble match, I was testing it out in Rumble because I figured getting Time Chasm active like this, you know, it's like being in a 2v1. It's like having an Arc Soul, except I don't know the exact differences between this and an Arc Soul, but it definitely, for me anyway, feels a lot more deadly and more aware than an Arc Soul. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but it definitely is very, very effective. It's like 2v1ing someone when you get the perk active. And as you can see with Weapons of Light active, doing 48 to the head. Oof, absolutely shredding there. And here we got some Punk Stasis Hunter. We're not having that today, mate. We are not having that today. I don't have time to explain why we're not having it. Alright? But we're just not having it. That's all you need to know. Look at this guy on B flag. What do you think you're doing, mate? You are beyond me. Pun intended. So guys, how are you enjoying Beyond Light? Let me know in the comment section. I know there were a lot of queues at the beginning, but it seems to have settled down now. I myself was having quite a few technical difficulties with my stream, which was rather unfortunate, but I have managed to play a little bit. I want to give a quick shout out to my boy Garni for letting me use his account to try the No Time to Explain. You can see the perks right here. We've got Fluted Barrel, Accurized, Full Auto, and then of course the main trait Rewind Again. Precision shots and shots against combatants slowed or frozen by stasis will return to the magazine, which is very, very nice. And of course we do have a trait here, which is for me the main thing about the gun, Time Slip. At 10 stacks of Rewind Again, a small portal will open, and basically what this portal does is acts like an Arc Soul essentially, but they kind of named it a little bit differently by saying, you know, it's shooting bullets from an alternative timeline of this weapon. I do think the big difference between this and Arc Souls is the range of the No Time to Explain's little portal thing. I could be wrong on that because I never play Warlock, but like when I had Time Chasm active, I'd be aiming at people who were really, really far away, and they would start taking damage immediately. Granted, it's not a lot of damage, it's only 11 damage, which isn't a lot, but you know, with a weapon like this, with it being a 2-burst high impact pulse, it does so much damage anyway, that having a little bit of extra damage really can make all the difference. And people will just not be ready when they come around the corner, the little thing, like, it pre-fires them round corners. I don't know, it's kind of almost like hacks, man. It's like in-game hacks. By the way, speaking of in-game hacks, I have been running up against that. Nice snipe. I have been running up against a lot of stasis, and I've got to say, I fear for the PvP scene at this point. The moment, oh look at that, what is that? It's so obtrusive. It just doesn't fit well. But what does fit well, in my opinion, is the No Time to Explain. I think this is a fantastic exotic pulse rifle. It might well be one of the best exotics in the game. As far as pulse rifle go, I don't know exactly how strong it is compared to, say, something like Cold Denial or Redrick's Broadsword, but in my experience, like, using it here, I was not losing many 1v1s, man. It's very, very stable. It has full auto. You get bullets back for landing precision shots, so it has a very big magazine allowing you to take on multiple engagements. And then of course, after you get the perk going, time lapse, your damage is upped even further. So for me, yeah, this is a very, very good exotic. And so far I've reviewed the duality and I've reviewed this weapon, and I've got to say, so far the exotics are ticking the boxes for me. I'm definitely enjoying, you know, what they are showing so far. My only concern is once everybody unlocks stasis, I think Crucible is going to become like the mother of all clusterfucks. Pardon my French, but that's what it's going to be. It is going to be the mother of all. It's just going to be absolutely insane. So maybe enjoy this moment while you can, where we can test out these new guns without being frozen every 2 seconds, and you can actually shoot your guns, which is nice. 1G, you need to nerf stasis, okay? In PvP, I don't know, they haven't put any consideration into how it would work in PvP. At least that's how it seems to me. I could be wrong, you know? I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but like, you can freeze people in their super, like, and like once you're frozen, you're dead. There is no escape. Like there's a thing for you to press to escape, but like no one's gonna let you escape from that. Once you're frozen, you're done. And I don't know, man, it's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. That being said, I did find Armor of Light in the bubble was quite impervious to the you know, the old stasis action. As you can see in that opening clip, we were not having it, man. I just released it and then punched him in the mouth. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. Speaking of good, no time to explain. It's pretty good. But guess what? Here's the best part. I do have time to explain why it's so good though. And I think it's a combination of a couple of things. It has fantastic range, it has brilliant stability, and it has a pretty clean sight. Although if we're going to go for negatives, like the stasis energy that sort of bubbles at the tip of the muzzle, that can actually block your sight at times when you aim down sights. And that's a real problem. That's, you know, no one wants that. Especially in PvP, you don't want your gun to be blocking your sights when you're trying to shoot people. That's actually quite, you know, it's kind of bad. But overall though, it doesn't really seem to block the sightline that often, I guess. So it's not that bad overall for me. With it being a kinetic weapon, I was pairing it with the Fellwinter's Lie. Obviously that seemed like the most obvious choice really. There is a new energy slug shotgun though, and I will be testing that out in my next video. So we've done the two exotics, we've done the exotic slug, we've done no time to explain, and then we will be doing the legendary slug shotgun. Seem to be a lot of slugs in Destiny 2 at the moment. I'm quite happy about that. I'm just not so happy about all the stasis spam that I know is coming my way very soon. I'm scared, guys, and you should be too if you like PvP. I'm telling you. Like, it's the kind of thing, it's going to be funny at first, and then it's just going to be like, you're just going to hate it. Because being frozen in place and not being able to move it's painful, man. It is painful. On the plus side for stasis, I have seen already a few clips on Twitter here and there, people using stasis abilities as movement abilities, and the Titan, Stasis Titan, has like a really nice way to leap forward and actually kind of Twilight Garrison like. So once I get my hands on the Stasis Titan, I will be checking that out. I just think the freezing abilities are obnoxious and oppressive in PvP, and hopefully they can change, like, I don't know how deadly they are. Alright, it's just me and you, Goldie. And you know what? I'll take you with me. I don't care, man. I do not care, bruh. I do not care, mate. Let's pulse this guy right around the corner. Get the shoddy out. Whoop-de-doo. There we go. Guys, that is my no time to explain video. Hope you guys enjoyed getting a first look at the exotic. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Hit that like button and subscribe and leave a comment. As always, I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace, peace, peace.